Each evening, Alibaba went out to gather twigs and branches for his wife so that she had enough firewood to cook the stew for dinner. One day, Alibaba went further than usual to hunt for fallen branches beneath the trees that grew beside the rocky cliffs near the high hills. Suddenly, he heard a great clatter of hooves on the rocky path. He was afraid. He climbed the nearest tree and hid among the leaves. He was well hidden, but was able to peer between the leaves. He was astonished to see a long line of men on horseback, riding one behind the other. Alibaba counted them as they rode beneath the tree where he hid. 1, 2, 4, and many, many more, until he had counted 40. Finally, the 40 riders reached a cliff face. They dismounted and removed the saddlebags from their horses' backs. Alibaba noticed that the bags were bulging. Perhaps the bags are full of treasure, thought Alibaba. These men are thieves and robbers. Maybe they are about to hide their loot. The thieves lined up behind their leader. They were right in front of the steep, rocky cliff. At that moment, one of the riders spoke loudly. "Open sesame," he cried. Suddenly, a secret door in the rock opened. The 40 riders entered a hidden cave. They were going to hide the treasure they had stolen. When they were all inside, the leader shouted, "Close sesame." The secret door closed again with the thieves hidden safely inside. Alibaba waited, hidden in his treetop, until the riders came out of the cave again. He counted carefully to make sure that they were all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and many, many, many more until he reached 39. Last of all came the leader. When he stood outside the cave, he again said, "Close sesame." The secret rock door closed. Alibaba peered through the leaves. He was amazed to see how perfectly the door fitted into the rock. The thieves put the empty saddlebags over their horses. Then they set off one by one. Alibaba counted to make sure that they had all gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and many, many, many more until he reached 40. Then he listened until he could no longer hear any hooves clattering. He was safe. Alibaba climbed down the tree. Alibaba walked up to the rocky cliff. He was curious to discover if the magic door would open for him if he said the special word. Would he be brave enough to try? Alibaba stood there. He looked at the rocky cliff. He thought about all the treasure in the cave, and he thought about the 40 thieves. At last, he decided, "I must be safe now, so I shall be brave and say the magic words out loud." Then Alibaba went close to the rocky cliff. "Open sesame," he said. The door opened. Alibaba could see steps leading down. Little lamps of burning oil lit the stairway. He was just about to descend the steps when he remembered. The leader of the thieves had spoken 2 words to close the magic door. Alibaba decided that he should shut the magic door too. It would not be a good idea for anyone else to see the entrance to the cave of treasure. "Close sesame," he cried, and the magic door slid shut. After that, Alibaba crept down the stone steps until he reached the treasure cave. He gazed all around in amazement. There were thousands of sparkling jewels in great heaps: diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and every other sort of precious gem. Then there was gold. Alibaba's eyes grew wide in wonder when he saw the vast piles of gold coins. However, Alibaba was not greedy. He didn't want the diamonds, or the rubies, or the emeralds. Although Alibaba was a poor man, he had no desire to take all the gold coins. He wanted just one little gold coin. It would be enough to buy food for himself and his family. So Alibaba took one small coin and ran back up the stone steps. At the top, he took a deep breath. "Open sesame," he gasped. Immediately, the magic door opened. With a sigh of relief, Alibaba hurried outside. Then he turned and called out the magic words. "Close sesame." The door slid shut. Alibaba was safe. However, there was something Alibaba did not know. His brother, Kassim, had also come to find firewood.